The hardest part that I've had is learning to love myself. It's really hard to learn to love yourself because you get in a spot where you kind of think, okay, I'm not worthy of a good person. I'm not, I guess I deserve to be, called these names. I guess I deserve it. I guess I am that bitch that he says I am, or, maybe I'm so mean and it just made him hit me, or whatever the case may be. So that's kind of been the hardest part is, learning that I don't deserve those things, and that's not who I am. That doesn't define me.
The hardest part of my journey would have to be reliving it and healing from it and unpacking the things that needed to be unpacked for my own healing, telling the story and reliving it, and also seeing that through my children and how it affected them. That was the hardest part. How I set the example for what was okay or what wasn't okay. And I hated that lesson had to be learned through me. So I think that was the hardest part of my journey. How did I overcome it? I learned that through time, things get better. And I gave myself a lot of grace and forgiveness. And then knowing that it wasn't all my fault, and that I didn't ask for it and I didn't deserve it. So
The hardest part in all of this for me, that was when I told my story, was knowing that some people wouldn't believe me or wouldn't stand up for me or reject me. One of the biggest things I've learned through my healing journey is that I dealt with a lot of rejection, which made it harder for me to be able to come forward. So that was probably the hardest part, because I realized that when I came forward, I had many people block me, say things about me, and basically not believe me and treated me quite awful, if I'm really honest. But the truth is, I am so thankful that I did, because I got free from that. It helped me to see things the way that I needed to see them, so that I had nowhere to put boundaries and set up the right things that I need for my life moving forward. And oh my goodness, it still gets me a little emotional when you think about it, just because I know that some relationships sometimes have to end because they're not